もう溶けてる、やばいやばい。Ohayou gozaimasu. I'm just starting off my week with a sleep in. It is a Sunday and I'm having some brekkie, the frozen bread that I mentioned the last week of my life. And I'm going to do my kanji practice. I've been super consistent with my kanji and I've already leveled up 3 times since I started this whole stuck at home thing, and I'm on level 25. I know that doesn't make sense unless you've been doing these kanji, but it's pretty good and it's getting a little more intense. So I gotta make sure I get these done before I go outside. I'm currently in an area called Meidaimaya and I'm meeting a friend who's taking a practice JLBT exam. I never come to this area though, so I don't know where to chill until she's done. I came really early because I wanted to explore. It is so hot though. I really want kakigori, but I don't think any of the places in this area are serving it. I have no idea how to get out of here as well. It was so hot, so I headed to the convenience store to grab a quick drink. This orange juice is one of my go-tos, but I noticed this Pikachu fan and I was tempted to get it, but it was like 3,000 yen, so I decided not to and just went with my drink. Okay, I'm gonna show my secret to staying cool in the summer. It's a combination. First of all, you need to get one of these spray cans. It's just water inside and you spray it. And then you get your fan and then it's really nice and cool. There's a secondhand clothing shop right around the corner from the coffee shop I'm meeting my friend at, and I think I'm just gonna see if they have shorts because I don't have any denim shorts. I outgrew, like they got too big for me. Before I injured my foot, they probably would have fit me, but I left them back in Australia. So I do want some Levi shorts or something. But in Japan, they're usually too small. Gaijin problems. They didn't have what I was looking for, so I just window shopped, tried on a pair of sunnies, as well as looking at this Vivienne Westwood jewelry. Kind of want that one day, maybe. I'm not kidding when they only had long pants. Like, Japanese women and men wear long pants even in this crazy heat. I don't understand it. I just want shorts. Speaking of cooling down, everywhere you go now, stores are selling these items that can help you cool down. This was at a pharmacy and I went into a Daiso, which was really close by, where they're selling endless amounts of products for cooling down this summer. It is a big thing here in Japan, from gloves to blankets that have technology, as well as fans, ice packs, portable fans. It's endless. So I did pick up a couple of things that I'm gonna test out immediately. This corn tea tastes like budget corn tea. This is exactly what I expect from Daiso quality. Because I'm out here to try all the corn teas and this is really disappointing. It tastes like water. Not corn, not silky. Would not recommend. I am like a child. Every summer in Japan, I buy myself bubbles. It's my tradition and I always carry it on me. And usually they're way more compact. But this year they're only selling all these big ones, or ones that you have to like have the separate blowing thing rather than it just being inside. So this is all I could get. It's kind of special because it's also a fan, a manual one where I keep pushing it. So it's a 2-in-1 for 100 or 200 yen. I'm a professional bubble blower. Oh, yes! Also this fan, oh my god, did it just broke off? Oh my god, it just broke off. This is a disaster. Disaster. Daiso! Oh my god. And my hand's all bubbly now. Well, that was an absolute disaster. Time to forget about that and head to Mermaid Coffee, one of the coolest coffee joints in this neighborhood. This is where I'll be meeting my friend shortly. Now look at the interior. I don't know what's happening. The theme is all over the place. I made friends with everyone in that shop. There were some customers who were like, is that bubbles? But a fan? And I was like, yes, but also it just broke. And they're like, shit, Daiso sucks. And I'm like, I know. So this is how you make friends in Japan. Get some cute random thing and they'll start talking to you. They also commented on my Shiba bag, my Shiba dorayaki. They were like, kawaii, demo nande Shiba? They were like, that is the recipe for a dorayaki and Shiba. I'm like, yep, pretty much. They specialize in coffee here, but I wanted to try their matcha. It was alright. I think the coffee is the way to go in future. However, this spinach focaccia roll was very, very good. It was only 250 yen. Do recommend. So Sarah just finished her practice Japanese exam. Otsukaresama. Arigatou. And she surprised me with a gift. It's for 100k subscribers. Oh, she's so sweet. Arigatou. I'm so proud of her, so I wanted to get her at least something small. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah. So you can use it in your tea burner, or you can brew it. I think I'll do both. I love that you remember that I have my tea burner.
Yeah.
Sarah's like one of the few friends I know in real life who watches my stuff.
To support her, why wouldn't I?
I know, she's so sweet.
Arigato.
We hung out here chatting for a little while and headed to Shimokitazawa, which is only a station or so away. We are in Shimokitazawa now. This is the area where you'll find a lot of alternative people. Lots of cool secondhand clothing stores, cafes, and one of my favorite kakigori cafe restaurants, which is really weird because they used to just be kakigori when they opened, and now they are a kakigori hot pot place. The weirdest combination. So this is my kakigori. I got the bitter chocolate and it's only 1,100 yen, which might sound expensive if you've never got kakigori before, but there are places that sell it for 2,000 yen, which is kind of crazy. And I love this place. I come here every summer, obsessed, because you get this terrace seat and oh my god, it's so windy. So I'm kind of scared of this like blowing off onto me, so I should probably start. Sarah's isn't here yet, but
Please start.
okay,
Please start.
itadakimasu. Oh, もう溶けてる。やばいやばい. Because it's 33 degrees today. I've had like half the menu here before. I've had tiramisu, pistachio, the matcha, but I'm not like that big on the strawberry flavored ones, so I've always skipped them.
It's really like this strawberry syrup and
Yeah.
not really like strawberries.
Yeah, it's never like real fruit.
Yeah.
Well, not here anyway.
And I'm not like a huge fan of the strawberry syrup, but it's good enough.
Yeah, I feel like my favorite part about it is just how fluffy they make the ice. Mm-hmm. Because in Australia, it's definitely not this soft.
In America, it's really chunky.
Mine is like slushy. That was so fast. It's even 5:30, so if you came here at like 12 or 1 o'clock, the sun would probably be coming down. It would just melt even faster. Every weekend, you can find the Shimokitazawa market that has a lot of jewelry, clothing, fashion, all that kind of stuff. But we didn't pick anything up and decided it was time to have a bit of an early dinner at one of my favorite spots in the area. It's called Dogberry. It's very, very cozy. You can even read manga here. They have board games. It's often quite quiet for some reason. I think it's amazing. Highly, highly recommend. Great menu, really reasonable prices. After getting home, I've just been editing a video that I'm trying to publish. It is 10:30 now, so hopefully I can get this done and out by tonight. I just arrived in an area called Mitsukoshimaya, which is kind of the business district of Tokyo. It's really close to Ginza, and I'm headed to a cafe this morning to meet a friend, and it's an Aussie cafe. I'm inside Byron Bay Coffee, which is very Aussie, and I'm here with my friend Corey. It's his first time in an Aussie cafe, so you have to give me your opinion.
It's pretty great. It's more beachy than I thought it'd be, if I'm being honest.
Totally.
Which makes sense because Australia is a ginormous island.
Yeah. Every time I come here, I get a flat white, as well as like a mozzarella panini, as well as banana bread. Because banana bread is so good and you can't get it anywhere in Japan. So I'm very excited to have my very Aussie brekkie. Banana breadto. The secret to the best banana bread. Toasting it and putting butter on it. That's the only way to consume it. I don't like bananas, but I like this. Do you have banana bread in America?
Yes.
I don't know why I thought it was really Australian. P.S. They've also got meat pies on the menu. Anyway, around the corner was a really serene shrine where people were just taking their lunch breaks. And whenever I see a shrine like this, I want to quickly pray and then go on about my day. I just got distracted because we walked past a Family Mart and they're selling the Eevee Evolution food collab at Family Mart, but it starts tomorrow. I was like, oh my god, we need to come in here. I'm a day early, but now I know what my plan is for tomorrow, Tuesday, big day. Family Mart. I'll be back in 24 hours. I actually came out today with my friend for a work project which got unfortunately cancelled last minute, so we're going to pivot and just explore the area together because we made the effort to come out here. Why not enjoy it? So we're inside a secondhand camera shop now. I love coming into secondhand camera stores in Japan because obviously I use cameras to film on YouTube and as a hobby. I just came into the Kitamura camera in this area on a whim and they have the DJI Mavic Mini drone on sale for 130 AUD, 13,000 yen. And I'm thinking, I've never owned a drone and it might be a good investment to just like test it out because when I go to the countryside it'd be really cool to have this. It's super light. I know it's not 4K, but at least it'd be like a way to use it and not worry about breaking it. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get it. This is super random, but they're always really expensive, like hundreds of dollars, and this is just over $100. I might get it, but I haven't researched. I usually like to research a lot before making a purchase, but I've never seen it this cheap before. What do I do? I might ask the staff. There's 4 different ones here, and one of them is super cheap. So apparently it might be junk. They didn't test it and they don't know, so I don't know what the system is here, but for $100, I kind of want to know if I can use it. I didn't get the drone, but I'm wondering if it would have worked because it turned on, but there's a risk that it wouldn't fly or it wouldn't connect or there's some sort of issue. But the fact that they're selling it for so cheap, because I think originally they'd be like 5만 yen, a fifth of the price. That's crazy, but why don't they check it? That's crazy that they don't even bother. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. That's kind of frustrating. Let me know if I should have bought it. Maybe I can go back if it's still there. Decided to have some matcha at a place I had favorited for the longest time. This is called Ippuku and Matcha. It looks really, really tasty. Woo, look at that. Nice bright green color. They had 3 different types of matcha. Like 1 matcha shot, 2 matcha shots, 3 matcha shots. And honestly, I could go for the 3, but that meant paying an extra 100, 200 yen. So I'm gone for the cheapest pure matcha option, and it is without sugar, which is called muto in Japanese, sugarless. Oh, this is nice matcha. They were selling some of the most beautiful matcha containers with matcha inside, but they were very pricey, like 6,000 yen or 10,000 yen. Yeah, that's a bit out of my price range. I'm like 1,000 to 2,000 yen, sure, but 5 times the price that I'd usually pay. I like this area because there's a lot of places to sit down and enjoy some greenery, because Tokyo, notoriously known for not having a lot of nature, but this part of town, because it's like really bougie, rich, a lot of upper class people hanging out, as well as important business workers, they got a lot of nice areas that people come on their lunch break. And across the road, they even had a cafe for the really famous Hokkaido Shiroi Koibito. You get the ice cream. Really cool area. I went to a shop around the corner on my way here. Had the coolest Japanese inspired souvenirs. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing, and I picked up this kakigori towel that you hang. So there's like a little thing you use to hang, and I'm gonna put this in my room somewhere or on my door. It's like, summer's here. Oh, this is so cute. And you go like this and you just hang it. I also got the matcha from the same souvenir shop. This looks really good. I think it's from Shiga Prefecture, right next to Kyoto, and it said it was ceremonial grade matcha. So this will be good in the mornings to have. This was more reasonably priced. This was 1,500 yen, unlike the one here that's 6,000. Finally, time for lunch. I'm so hungry. And this is a really typical summer dish. It's called sudachi soba, and so they put little kabosu, I think, or sudachi actually. It's like a type of citrus here on the top of the cold soba dish. So you have a bunch of these. It's got a really refreshing flavor. The broth is cold because it's so hot outside. You meant to eat the citrus? I don't know. Maybe. Tastes great. No. On my way back home, I also popped into Hanamasa, which is a supermarket I don't go to enough, but it's really budget friendly and they have a bunch of foreign stuff. And I grabbed a few new things I've never got before. Like I saw they had nama udon, which is like fresh udon noodles. They have like lots of cheese and it's more affordable than like the regular supermarket. Agedama, which are good for cold soba udon dishes. Korean seaweed. Firm tofu. Firm tofu is super hard to come by, but I finally, after like 4 years living here, found a supermarket that stocks it. And whenever I go there, I'm like, I need to grab it. Pesto from Barilla, which is gonna be my dinner tonight, as well as garlic. This is an incredibly easy dinner. It's just the pesto sauce with vegetables, whatever I had in my fridge, watch an anime, and now we're on the next day, Tuesday, which is Family Mart Pokemon drop. So I headed to about 3 to 4 Family Marts to pick up some of the exclusive items. It was a lot of effort, walking through the heat, but it was worth it. I was pretty successful. I found both of the Eevee evolutions and decided to grab both because I'm going to use one for a giveaway. So if you guys are fans of Pokemon, let me know which evolution is your favorite. I'm probably going to give away the Umbreon, so let me know. I will try to post it wherever you're based, but depending on where you are in the world, it might not be possible with Japan's limitations. I'm gonna eat my lunch. My addiction is this sushi place that I go to when I feel like I don't want to cook, but I also want to have something somewhat healthy, and this is my go-to, my cucumber sushi and my egg sushi. I'm really into the egg lately. It's so good, and I've got a jasmine tea that I picked up while I was at the konbini as well. Just about to have a meeting with my manager and discuss the projects coming up. There is so much happening. I'm like, oh my goodness, it was going really slow and all of a sudden, so many projects. I need to organize my life. I'm very grateful because being a full-time content creator, you never know what's happening. Your schedule's all over the place. And because of my foot, I was like, I don't know if I can take all these jobs, but I think I'm gonna be okay. So yeah, this is my weekly one-on-one, which used to be bi-weekly, but I've got so much work coming up that is now weekly. Woo! Finished off my meetings, worked for the rest of the day, and decided I would make my weekly batch of granola. I'm really glad I got back into this habit. I used to do it in Australia, and it's just healthier and more affordable than buying actual like store-made or cafe-made granola. And I have it every morning. And I had the same dinner as last night, the pesto with veggies. And in the evening, I actually had to return an item that I got off Amazon that was faulty, so I headed to the convenience store to do that. You can do everything at the convenience store. The next day, I just did my normal morning routine, kanji, breakfast, then headed out to meet some people for brunch. The rest of today will just be spent working on projects because there's a lot of planning coming up for the next month. Gonna get toe business. I'm embracing the Pokemon vibes. This is what I listen to when I am at home, just like all these Nintendo playlists. To work. Something just came in the mail. I think I know what's inside. 100k sub plug. Oh my goodness. Do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th or your 1000th? Chances are you do, and we'll know you'll definitely remember your 100,000. This is so cool. Oh, nice paper too. Ah! I'm so excited. Ta-da-da. This is every YouTuber's dream. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much to everyone who supported me from the beginning till now. I'm going to keep working hard to maybe get to the next milestone. 1 million seems really far, but let's just take it day by day. Anyway, back to work. I had a lot of stuff I needed to organize that day, so I didn't feel like cooking and may have got a sneaky meal. Oops. It's a sneaky cheat meal. Matcha it is. I actually didn't have this for like 5 years living in Tokyo, but all of a sudden this year I started getting into it. Obsessed with getting the shoga, which is the pickled ginger. Beni shoga. Japan is the land of convenience in a good and bad way because it means you eat maybe not so good food because it's so convenient. This is Japanese fast food. Itadakimasu. It was only 450 yen or something. I know it's bad for me. For dinner, I experimented with the new udon noodles I got the other day, and they tasted alright, but I think I prefer the consistency and texture of the frozen ones instead. Don't know why. Anyhow, Thursday was another go outside day because I needed to renew my driver's license. I actually have a Japanese driver's license, and every 3 to 5 years you need to renew this. I had to head out to Toyocho, which is an area I don't go to unless I'm renewing my driver's license, but there are amazing cafes. I think they're catering to all the people who get their driver's license done. This place had New Zealand coffee and avocado toast. It was amazing. I actually came here early just so I could eat here before going inside. I went to the Koto Driving License Center where I had to sit for a seminar for 2 hours to get my license renewed. It was all in Japanese, it was long, and it was my first time doing it. Got my license. That was the longest lecture ever, and I felt like I was back at university. That was so weird. I don't know why Japan does it like that. But now I am going to eat because I am starving. I only had that avo toast hours ago. Yes, I was in there for hours. But I got it. That's what matters. Right around the corner is this bakery cafe with, once again, Aussie-inspired elements. Prana chai, Melbourne chocolate. And they were here 3 years ago, so I decided I'm going to go back again. Bread, 10 out of 10. Anyway, if you're interested in what it's like renewing your license in Japan, it's essentially a 2-hour lecture where they read from these booklets. It was very tedious, and they showed us very graphic images and videos of people getting hit by cars. So if you sit through that, you basically get your license renewed, and it costs 4,000 yen, I think, so $40. So pretty cheap, honestly, for 3 years. Anyhow, I was all the way out in this new area, so I decided to explore it a little bit. This was a stationary bookshop. Looking through bookshops in Japan is always a lot of fun for me. They have really cool designs and magazines on every single topic, so I spent about half an hour in there, and then decided I would explore this area more. So I walked from one station to the next, which is about 15 minutes, but I did take a couple of detours, and look how cool this area is. This laundry place was called Piero, which is clown. I don't know about that wording. And I found this hair salon that had Pokemon designs out the front. This is the thing about Japan. You walk around, you discover the coolest stuff. Or this shrine with the Triforce on it. Very cool crest. So this is a very authentic Japanese neighborhood, very anime vibes, very real life. And I feel like tourists don't always make it out to these areas, so sometimes you just gotta walk around. Anyway, when I got back home, I just played my Switch and started the Zelda Echoes of Wisdom game, which Sarah lent me. I started off my Friday at the gym. I need to get back into a routine after my injury. I'm trying not to overdo it, but also not underdo it. Hit up the supermarket after my workout to make this summer soba salad with this dressing. It's amazing. I will show you guys the recipe sometime. And then I went to Lawson and found another one of these lights. So if you're interested, I'm doing a giveaway on my Patreon. I also picked up a book about Sento and found the Gojo Jujutsu Kaisen makeup collab. But honestly, the rest of my weekend just was working from home. So that's all for this week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.